Shorty's feeling me, it be like that. I say hello when she say hi back. I'm on the right track. I give it to her, then say I'll be right back. You be chasing them, I'm replacing them, making them make the face when I'm smashing you, having dates with them. They do what I say, you be saving them, you be hating because I'm that nigga, I have my way with them. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All these bitches, they be wanting my time. She be wanting to fuck when I'm wanting to grind. You tell a hoe to stay, cause you wanting to dime. I tell a hoe to go, I don't wanna be kind. She's excited just off the sight of me, smiling when she says hi, but be crying when she says bye to me. Yes, sir. She be wildin' when she be with you because you are an official and nigga, you ain't as fly as me. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. She just want me to blow her back out. She just wants you to pull a stack out. Niggas thinking they put the Mac down, but they disrespect the game and put the Mac down. Y'all be hating when she be choosing up. Y'all be acting like losers, ashamed when niggas that do the fuck. You could be a nigga she playing or be a nigga with game. There's a difference to what she do with us. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, what's going on, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr.Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's poppin' with you guys? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Dark Skin Effect in the building, Monogamous Player, Vernon Williams, AJ Lindo. What's going on? Certified Tyrone AT is in the building. What's going on? Angel, Uptown, Downtown, Jay Kaiser, Joe Blast is in the building. Jungle Strut, Joe Honey, Surface Dweller is in the building. What's going on? Grind Over Genetics is popping. Luis the Alpha is in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. And Sarah, what's going on? Jug is in the building. What's good? What's good? So today's show, guys, and the phone lines is open. 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. But yeah, man, I'm about to go in, man. I'm about to go in. So today's title is Stop Giving Dick to Women Who Don't Deserve It. That's facts. Now, I know some people, like, they're gonna be like, come on, Locario. Fuck out of here, man. What are you talking about? I'm trying to get this pussy. You feel what I'm saying? By any means necessary. I'm trying to lie, steal, cheat, whatever I got to do to get it popping. So you telling me to fucking stop giving dick to a chick because she don't deserve it? Locario, what are you talking about, right? So let's break this down, right? Now, what you have to understand is that there's a lot of guys out there, right, who don't really have a lot of experience dealing with women. And there's a lot of guys who don't have an abundance mindset. There's a lot of guys who don't have a roster, multiple women they're dealing with. They don't know how to get sex easily. Like all these different things go down, right? So for a lot of guys, it's going to be hard for them to understand this whole thing of, don't give a woman dick if she doesn't deserve it. Because he's like, his mindset is, I'm trying to get pussy. But see, what I'm saying is giving dick. You feel what I'm saying?
Dick is a gift.
Because dick is a gift. You feel me? Right?
It's a gift.
So I'm talking about actually
It's
giving dick. So a lot of guys, their mindset is, I want to get pussy. I hope the chick gives me some ass. I hope that I can fuck this girl. That's their mindset, usually when it comes to dealing with women. So what you got to understand is a guy who has game, right? His mindset really isn't about, oh, I'm just trying to get pussy. I hope this girl gives me some sex. I hope this happens, right? The guy who has game, his mindset is, right? I hope this woman is doing what I need her to do, being how I need her to be, in order for me to give her this dick. You understand what I'm saying? Because I might not give her the dick. And see, the thing is that you are if your game is tight, right? What happens is that you have no problem having sex with women, right? So, you can get sex easily. And so sex is not an issue for you to get, right? So now that sex is not an issue for you to get, what it is that you're not thirsty for it like other guys whose issue is trying to get sex. You feel what I'm saying? So exactly, Juxies, and this is an advanced game video. I just want you guys to know right now. So because dudes who are not on that advanced level, they're not gonna get what I'm saying here, and they're not gonna really understand this. But hopefully they do, and they just try to make this happen, right? Now, what you have to understand is that when you're dealing with a woman, right? And you're the type of guy who can get chicks, you're the type of guy who's attractive, you're the type of guy that girls want to be with, right? You're living in a whole different world than guys who are begging for pussy, guys who are tricking, guys who are trying to fucking get sex by any means necessary. It's a different world, right? Now, when you're the type of guy who's attractive, right? You're the guy who's the top guy for women. And since you're the top guy for women, you are the guy that most of the women want to be with, not only for sexual situations, but also want to be with long-term, all the other stuff. They want you. You understand? You are the best option. You're the top motherfucker, right? So now, when you're the top motherfucker, what happens is that she desires you the most. You're rare. You're the guy who she really wants. So, because you're on point, because your game is tight, because you're the guy who she really wants, right? What happens is that you're benefiting her life, right? You talking to her, you looking at her, you breathing in her direction, right? You giving her the time of day. You're actually benefiting her by doing this, right? And see, a lot of guys don't understand this. So what happens is that if you're dealing with a woman who doesn't deserve the dick, right? And not only the dick, I'm going to go into the other stuff too, but she doesn't deserve the dick because she wants the dick from you because you're the top guy. If she doesn't deserve it, why are you giving it to her? But see, a lot of guys are just going to give a chick dick even though she doesn't deserve it because those guys don't value themselves and they don't actually understand how to see value in themselves, which is why they're just like, yo, I don't care how this girl acts. I don't care how this girl comes at me. I'm still trying to get the pussy and therefore my dick is meaningless. So I'm just going to give her the dick. You understand? But see, the funny part is that guys like that, those aren't the most attractive guys anyway. So she's still not getting the best dick. You understand? Because see, this is the thing. A woman, think about this. I want you guys to ponder on this for a second. Think about how easy it is for a woman to get dick. Just think about that. Think about how easy it is for a woman to get dick. Now, knowing that it's easy for a woman to get dick, what makes her decide to want to fuck one guy, like right now, versus another guy where she's not going to fuck him? Because she can fuck both of them, right? She can get dick from both these guys, basically, right? So what happens is, what makes her want to fuck this guy versus the other guy, right? Now, the main thing is sexual attraction, right? So when we're talking about it in the sense of just dick and her being sexually attracted to you, if a chick isn't showing that she deserves that, then she should not be getting it. Because understand this, as much as she wants to fuck you, there's other women that's going to want to fuck you because you're that attractive guy. And so because you're that attractive guy, it's not really a big deal for you because you get sex all the time because you're an attractive guy. See, I'm talking to the guys who, are don't have a hard time getting pussy at this moment right now. So the guys who not getting pussy, I'm gonna get to y'all in a second, but this is for the guys who get pussy, who have an abundance mindset, who are actually out there making shit happen, right? If a chick is being uncooperative, if a chick is fucking having an attitude, if she's being on some bullshit, if she's disrespecting you just in any way, why are you giving her dick? You know she wants the dick. She's disrespecting you. Why are you giving the dick? Now, you know what's funny? The other day, me and Miles did a live stream, right? So Miles said that there was a girl. He talked about a story about a girl that he hollered at or whatever. And they were supposed to go out and make some shit happen, right? So he's supposed to meet her for a drink or whatever. And so what happened was they were supposed to, I think, meet at some other point, but then they rescheduled for this other time they were supposed to meet. So he goes to the bar, and they were supposed to meet at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock comes, and she's not there. Then it's going on 8:30. She's still not there. So Miles is like, okay, I'm out of here. So he's already on his way out back home around that time. So then the girl texts him or calls him and says, hey, I'm finding parking. And he's like, yo, I'm already all the way home. Right? And she's like, but why? But what the fuck was going on? Yada, yada, yada. Right? Now, when we did that video, I saw somebody in the comment section and they said, Miles should have still just smashed. They said that he should have invited her over to smash, right? That's what he said. He said Miles should have just invited this chick over to smash. But what this guy who wrote the comment doesn't understand is that chick didn't deserve the dick. You understand?
Dick is a gift.
He didn't deserve the dick.
It's a gift.
You understand?
It's a gift.
So you're saying, well, he should have still, basically, tell her to come through and smash, but she didn't deserve the dick because she was flaky the first situation. When they were supposed to meet up, she was late. You feel what I'm saying? And a half an hour late, not like a minute or two late, but a half an hour late. You understand what I'm saying? And so he's like, I'm good. You're already showing me that you don't deserve the D. You don't deserve a guy like me. You don't deserve to fuck with me. But see, a lot of guys, what they do is that they give the woman dick because they want pussy so bad. You understand? So you don't put value on your dick and you don't put value on yourself to say, I'm only going to grace certain women with my presence, with my energy, with my dick, with my knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of dudes out there are such simps and tricks that they worship the pussy. So they give women dick and they interact with women just in general, even though the chick is on some bullshit. And see, this is exactly why a lot of y'all have so much frustrations when it comes to dealing with women. This is why I have so much trouble dealing with women. This is why women are acting the way they act when they're dealing with a lot of men. And it's because most dudes, what they do is they are out here rewarding bad behavior. Exactly. Shout out to my dude K-Zag in 20. You say you don't reward bad behavior when you value your dick. You understand that having sex with women is rewarding them with your time, energy, and dick. Facts. Facts. So see, the reason why a lot of guys have issues with women is because the guys that were fucking the girl or dealing with the girl before you got to her, they just let her do anything. They let everything slide. You understand? So the girl was acting like a bitch, and he's like, fuck it, I'm still trying to fuck. The girl's disrespecting him. He's still trying to fuck. The girl flaked 2-3 times. He's still trying to fuck. So now when you deal with this woman, she thinks it's okay for her to be flaky. She thinks it's okay for her to show up late to the date. She thinks it's okay for her to be disrespectful. Because other motherfuckers before you, right, let her get away with bullshit. See, y'all be thinking that it's the body count that makes the woman not be able to pair bond. No, she can't bond with you because there was a bunch of other suckers that she was with before that didn't teach her how to act when she deals with a man. And then now you're another sucker who's also not going to teach her how to act when she's dealing with a man because you're so thirsty for pussy. You see what I'm saying? So you wonder why these chicks act a fool. It's because dudes are so thirsty for pussy that they put up with anything when they're dealing with a woman. You understand? This is what happens. But see, you got to have the strength, the fucking confidence to let a chick know, listen, that ain't going to be with me. Because I'm not like these other niggas. You understand? I'm not like these other dudes. And I don't need your pussy. See, there's times where, for example, right, where you talking to a girl, right? And let's say you're trying to smash and let's say it's a first date or something like that. You get drinks and you're trying to smash. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I'm not really trying to do that right now, blah, 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 right? So then you say, okay, cool. You know what? Ain't no problem. You have my number. Holler back at me when you're ready to smash, right? So you tell her that. So you're basically letting her know, like, hey, listen, I'm not trying to dabble in all that other bullshit, right? So now let's say a week or two later, she hits you up and she's like, hey, what's up? You know, what's going on? And blah, blah, blah. And then you say, hey, what's good? Listen, when are you free so you can come over and get this dick?
Dick is a gift.
Let's do this, right?
It's a gift.
So now
it's a gift.
She's coming over with the understanding that there's going to be some fucking, you understand? Mm-hmm. She's coming over with that understanding. So now, let's say she comes over and now she's on some shit like, you know, I just really don't feel comfortable doing this and I don't think we should do this or whatever, right? So then, you know, you just say, okay, that's cool. You just look her in her eye and you tell her this. Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Respectfully, though, right? You tell her that respectfully. You tell her to get the fuck out of here. Now, at that point, she's charged. You never fuck with her again because you already gave her a chance. You told her the first time when y'all was on the first date when you're trying to fuck and she didn't want to do it, you said, listen, hit me back when you're ready to fuck. And she hit you back. Then when you tell her to come over to fuck and she knows this is what the deal is, and then she's like, but I don't know, and all that other stuff, you tell her to get out of here. And then you charge us to the game. Now, if she hits you back and you were to take her back and try to fuck, that means you're giving dick to a woman who doesn't deserve it. She don't deserve it. You understand? Because one, she didn't listen to your instructions because you told her to hit you back when, she was ready to fuck. But let's say she wanted to fuck, but when she got there, she changed her mind or whatever. That's not your problem. You just got to tell her to go. But either way, she's charged and she don't deserve the dick because she's wasting your fucking time. You understand? She's wasting your time. So it doesn't make sense to continue to deal with her when she's a chick who's a time waster. Right? See, you know what's interesting? A lot of dudes out here, they are with women, right? Or they're dealing with women who don't deserve the dick. And then they get pissed off when that chick becomes a chick who's an annoyance in their life. You understand? Like, for example, let me break this down. How many niggas you hear complain about their baby mamas? Huh? Think about that. How many dudes you hear complaining about their baby mother? Oh, she be acting crazy. She be on this bullshit. You know, she ain't letting me see my kids and all that other stuff. You know why that's happening? Because you gave dick to a bitch who don't deserve it. Bruh. Not only are you giving your dick to this chick, you gave her the actual seed. You understand what I'm saying? Like you skeeted in this girl who didn't deserve it. And you want to talk shit about your baby mother? Your baby mother is your fault, my nigga. Because you gave a chick dick who didn't deserve it. You gave her the sperm. She didn't deserve it. You understand? And that's why you're in the position you're in. So don't blame her. Don't fucking look at her like she funny style. That's on you. Because you gave a chick dick who did not deserve the dick. You understand? She didn't deserve it. See, it's one thing for the chick to not deserve the dick, but you got to also understand that a lot of these girls might not deserve, everything else too. Meaning she doesn't deserve your time, your attention, your money, nothing. She don't see. You're going to be in situations where women don't even deserve a conversation from you because they're not cooperative. They're not compliant. They're not submissive. They're not pleasant to be around. And so dudes will give women conversation. They'll give women time, attention, money, all this other stuff, right? They'll give women all this stuff because they're trying to get pussy from her. Exactly, Tata. They be like, but she's a baddie though. Exactly. That's what niggas will say. They be like, she's a baddie though. You understand? K-Zack said, dudes have girlfriends or wives who don't deserve dick when a chick is out of pocket. You don't fuck her unless she's what is that? Oh, redirected or rectified. My bad. Rectified her behavior and shows she's contrite. Facts. See, K-Zack gonna be spinning a heavy game. That's facts. Like, that's some real shit, dude. Like, dudes, girls be fucking doing some bullshit and the niggas still fuck. Like, what are y'all doing? See, the problem is dudes don't actually value their dicks. They don't value themselves. They don't see they see value in the vagina. So then they put women on a pedestal. This is why I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but I don't understand the fact that a motherfucker will actually pay a woman to fuck. Like, if you really think of, like, I need to do, you know what I should do? I got to do a fucking video, like an interview or something with one of these passport bro niggas. Like any passport bros, holla at me. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do a video. We got to do a little interview because I want to know. I want to know why you see with so much value in pussy that you would pay a woman for her pussy. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. I need a passport bro to come and educate us. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't get that shit. Like, not only are you giving her dick, but you're giving her money on top of the dick? Like, I don't get that. Like, she's like, that's like a person working and getting 2 checks. At the end of the 2 weeks, you give them double the checks. Like, what is that about? I don't get it. Like I would love to do that. I would love to see that. Like I want a passport bro to come through and we'll do a live stream or whatever. And I just really want to know. I'm curious because from my perspective, right? The chick don't deserve no money because she's getting dick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why should I be paying you for pussy when you're getting dick in return? You understand? That's crazy. It's crazy. I just don't get it. So I would love to do that because, see, again, when you're a guy who understands his value, and you understand that women actually want you, that they crave you, that they need you, you're not paying for that. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. In fact, if anybody should be paying, it should be the woman, really. Because, see, what happens is that there's more women out there as far as just pussy getting, meaning like if I want to go get pussy, right? There's an abundance of pussy to get. But if a woman wants a man, there's not an abundance of men. There is not, and when I say that there's not an abundance of men, I mean there's not an abundance of men. There's an abundance of males. There's an abundance of guys. But there's not an abundance of men. So if anybody should be paying, it should be the woman, because the woman needs to pay to be able to experience a man, because there ain't a lot of men out here. So why would I pay for pussy when there's a lot of fucking pussy out there? You understand? That's like paying for water. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean when I say paying for water, what I'm saying is there's an abundance of water out there, so you can get water for free. You understand what I'm saying? You can get water for free. But then see, if you're in a place where water isn't available like that, then, it's an issue, right? So if you're in a place where pussy isn't available like that for you, then I understand the payment. But again, what I'm saying is it's contradicting your value as a man. That's what I want to know. I don't get it. Let me take some of these calls. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call up, 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. Let's go to 520. 520, what's popping? Who is? Yes, sir, my brother. Did you donate?
Hey.
What up?
Yes, sir, on Cash App.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yes, I don't have anything to say on the topic, but is it okay if I ask a different question about something different?
Yeah, go ahead, you ask whatever. It's good.
Okay, perfect. So basically, my question is how do you know when to seduce versus how do you know if it's medium interest and when to seduce? Because I was in this situation with this girl. We went to the park and everything. I met her off Tinder, and the signs were there and everything, and it was to the point where I would flirt with her and everything, but it wasn't really as receptive. But she was really close to me, and you can tell that she was attracted to me, and we were holding hands. At some point, she was a little bit uncomfortable, so I just stopped. And when I stopped, you could tell she wanted you could tell she still wanted to be close to me and everything, but she was just a little too wishy-washy. And we ended up talking some more, and I was telling her what I want. I just want something casual right now and everything. And she didn't want that. But the only reason I'm asking you this question is I don't know because I told her what I wanted and it didn't work out. And I just told her, when you're ready to do something casual, just hit me back up. But I don't know if I'm overthinking. I just wanted to know, should have I made a move? Should I went in for the kiss? Because It seemed like she wanted to.
So wait, you ain't even hold on. So you ain't even kiss her?
No, because the only reason why I didn't is because she was just a little too hesitant for me, and I've been in other situations where the girl's like very touchy feely, and this one she was just on and off. Like one moment she was cool, one moment she wasn't. So I just stopped.
And where were y'all do? Where were y'all at? Were y'all getting a drink? Like what was the situation?
We just were at the park for like an hour.
You was at the park, and was it daytime, nighttime? What was it?
It was around daytime.
Okay, see, that's nigga. Listen, man. Okay, you got to understand that your environment also plays a part too, my brother. You got to understand that in certain situations. So were you trying to get touchy feely with her in the park in broad daylight with all these people around?
Well, not like us making out with a bunch of people. It was just more like us holding the hands and shit. And then it was towards the evening time too. So like when we went back to the car, like I could tell she was looking at me like she wanted to kiss me, but she was just so hesitant. I didn't want to try nothing because I was just like, I don't know. Because she was very wishy-washy. And I remember.
So wait, let me ask you this. Before you held her hand, what did you say and do to start holding her hand?
I was just flirting with her and stuff, like telling her, you look good, your skin feels good and everything, when we were holding hands. But like before we were touching, I was flirting and she was receptive to it, but it wasn't like, she wasn't giving compliments back, and it wasn't that full cooperation, because I've been in situations where you flirt with a girl and you could tell the difference. But I just was confused because she was very wishy-washy, so I just chilled out. And I told her what I wanted, and it didn't work out, and it just wasn't. So
what'd you say? What did you say to her?
So okay, we started talking about. I mentioned. We were talking about something different, and I led it to where she started talking about relationships and stuff and what she wants, and she's saying, "Oh yeah, I just want a friend and everything."
She said she just wait. Hold on. She said she just wants a friend.
Yeah, and when she said that, I was just like...
But wait, what did she say that in reference to? Hold on, what did she say that in reference to? Because I'm trying to get the nitty gritty of this. So y'all was talking about relationships, and then she was like, I just want a friend I don't want a relationship, I just want a friend. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did you say in response to that?
And I was just like, to be honest, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be a platonic friend with you. Like, the only type of friends we can be is friends with benefits.
And then what'd she say?
And then you could tell she was like very surprised. She's like, "Oh, I've never been told that before," And then, and I was telling her like, that's what I want right now. And then it was just kind of weird. And she's like, well, she said. She started going into this long explanation about how she's just, fearful of catching feelings and all these things.
Hold on, wait, let me stop you. Let me stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, this is the thing. Now, I'll say I got a few things to say about this, right? So, Now, one thing, like I was saying earlier, sometimes it's the environment that you're in. Now, if you're really good at talking and you got a good mouthpiece, no matter where you're at. But sometimes the environment can play a part because, one, if you're in broad daylight out there and you're trying to get, physical and sexual in that type of way, she might be feeling, self-conscious because people are around. You understand what I'm saying? That's one. But two, so if you were like at a bar at night in a corner at the bar and it's dark, then that's a different story. You understand what I'm saying? Now, another thing too is that sometimes women, either they're not really that interested in you and they probably have medium to low interest, or they're just nervous, right? So now you were asking, how do you know if a person has medium or high interest? When a woman has high interest, she basically does what you say without question. You understand what I'm saying? So she moves how you want to move. She does what you want to do, whatever, without question, unless you're telling her something crazy like, let's go fucking rob some people or something, but you're not going to say nothing stupid like that. But in the context of y'all are interacting, flirting, she'll basically follow your lead and do what you're trying to do, right? Now, whenever a chick is kind of wishy-washy, kind of back and forth with it, that's medium interest. When a woman has medium interest, that's when you have to seduce. You don't have to seduce women who have high interest because they already are interested. You understand what I'm saying? You only need to seduce a woman who has medium or low interest. Now, what you're saying about this girl, she sounds like she has medium to low interest. Now, this is the thing, though. This is your problem, and I've seen a lot of guys, have the same exact problem. And I want all y'all guys to listen to this. It's very important, right? What you're trying to do is you're trying to have a conversation instead of seducing her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, I just want a friend. And you're like, well, I wanted friends with benefits because, I'm not trying to do that. And she's like, but I don't want that. Like y'all are freaking having a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? About this topic instead of seducing her. Right. So now a different way. So the way to seduce, for example, right. You can use what she's saying and then seduce her with what she's saying. You understand? So let's say, for example, you're talking about the relationships and she's like, yeah, I'm just looking for a friend and yada, yada, yada. Right. So then when she says that, you pull her closer into you and you say, listen, you nasty. She was like, what you talking about? You nasty. You just talking about friends with benefits. Like I know you want to fuck me, don't you? You see what I'm saying? Like, so you're getting into that conversation. You see what I'm saying? So you're instead of talking about it, you're creating the situation. Do you understand? So you don't want to have a conversation going back and forth like, well, let's see here. Well, maybe on Monday and Tuesday we could be friends with Ben. No, you're actually flirting with her. So you're still flirting throughout the whole situation. You see what I'm saying? Because you want to see how she's going to react to your flirting and to you building sexual tension. You don't want to, because what you were doing right there, you're trying to make the situation logical instead of making it into a situation where she could feel something. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
I do.
Right. So you gotta, so what it is this. A lot of times what happens is, especially when a woman has like medium interest or whatever it is like that, where she's not all the way sold, that's when you have to be able to seduce. But what it is that the seduction is basically getting her to do something that she already wanted to do anyway, but she was kind of either on the fence or just wasn't like all the way excited about it yet. But the way that you come at her can entice her to be excited about it. You see what I'm saying? Right? So exactly. G-Dog said it was a conversation / low-key argument. That's what y'all were having. You see what I'm saying? Instead of making it something fun and keeping it light and keeping it seductive. Because what you want to happen is you want her to be able to say no to you seducing her. You understand? Instead of her saying no to an actual quote unquote logical argument conversation. You see what I'm saying? Because the fact that you didn't even kiss her, you understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you didn't even kiss this chick? Like, you didn't even get to the point where y'all were kissing? Because once y'all are in that situation, her whole vibe, mood, and energy could change just based off the kissing. But you got to get to the kissing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to K-Zach. He said, you got to put women in the frame of mind of sex. He's like, he didn't say anything to entice her sexually. Exactly. That was her issue. That was your issue, bro. You was just kind of talking at her and, and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I've been in situations where it went well before and I know the difference. So I just got to do better. I understand.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Right. And then just keep it flirty. And then you want her to show, because this is the thing, you want her at the end of the situation to show you whether or not she's down. And so, but you have to be on point to keep it flirtatious so that she's only responding to the flirting. You don't want her to respond because what you did was you were basically being responsive to her actions versus her being responsive to your actions. You get that? Because soon as she said, I want to just be friends,
that is true.
Right? You started to go into this. Oh, but I just want casual. I only want a friends with benefits. And it's like, even if that's the case, show her that through flirting. You understand what I'm saying? You see, so you don't have to like tell her it. Be about it. You see what I'm saying? Be like, oh, you want friends? Okay, cool. Well, listen, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna count to 3. When I count to 3, I want you to close your eyes. and then I'm going to kiss you. And then after we kiss, I want you to think about how good that feels and how good that's going to feel when we do some more friendly stuff when I get back to your place or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta, I get
exactly what you're saying.
Right. You gotta, this is the thing. Always remember, you want to be able to control the direction of the conversation. So you can take whatever the fuck she's saying, and then twist it and control the conversation so that it goes back to flirting and building sexual tension. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
Basically,
go ahead.
Basically, what I'm getting is I wasn't making her feel anything. It was more just like, I get what you're saying.
Right. You understand? Because this is the thing. This is the thing. You want to see, I say it like this, right? You want to know beyond the shadow of a doubt that she's not wanting to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what that means is that, like, you have to present the situation in a way where she understands that this is about flirting, sex, getting sexual, whatever, by actually being about it and not just talking about it, but being about it, so that she can feel it first and then she can say yes or no. Because right now she's just saying yes or no to her, just on the surface level. You understand? You want her to feel it first, and then it's almost like, for example, let's say I take you to an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? And I say, yo, there's all this food here. You're like, okay, there's all this food. And I say, oh, yo, you got to try out this food right here. And you're like, I don't know, that don't look that great, right? And I say, no, yo, listen, just take a bite, taste it real quick. Just take a little bite real quick. So then you take a bite and then you're like, yo, this shit is delicious, right? But you didn't get to your final conclusion until you took the bite. Do you see what I'm saying? So you have to get the girl to bite on the situation, meaning you have to present the situation so that she can actually feel the situation and then make a decision. You see what I'm saying? But you didn't do that. That's the thing. You have to be able to get it to that point to where, this is why the more clear and direct, and I actually talk about this is why you guys got to go to badboymembership.com. So I have a whole program on there called How to Tell a Woman Exactly What You Want and Get It. You feel what I'm saying? So if you go to badboymembership.com, I break this down. Right. So exactly. You have to be extremely clear. The more clear you are, meaning the more direct you are, that puts her in a position to be focused on what you said and what you're doing so that she can respond correctly to that thing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, my brother.
I'm gonna work on, especially more direct. So I got you.
All right, my brother. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right. Peace.
Appreciate the call. All right. But yeah, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. With your sexy ass girl. What's poppin'? But yeah, that's very important, guys. You gotta know how to flirt and build the sexual tension so the woman can be in that vibe and that energy. You feel what I'm saying? So that she can really let you know if she's trying to make it happen. Because if you're just talking to her and you're like, yeah, so how's the weather? And here, is this like you're just talking shit? And even see, the thing is, he thought that because he was talking about the topic, right? That's enough. No, is that you have to make the situation about that. Because he said he was holding her hands, right? So if he's holding her hands, pull her closer into him, put his arm around her. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? See that she's vibing with that. Kiss the girl. You feel what I'm saying? Now that you're kissing, if she's kissing you back because she's feeling the kissing and she's getting all hot and heavy because of the kissing, right? Then you're like, yo, listen, let's get out of here and, continue this back at my place. So now she in most cases, she'll say yes to that because she's in that state of mind right now because you're kissing. You understand? Versus her saying, I'm kind of like chilling right now. I'm just being this good girl because I might want to, use you a little bit until you wife me up and I'm going to take it slow. And then you kiss this chick and you got your hand on her ass and now her pussy's wet. You feel what I'm saying? so she's like, shit, I wanted to just string this nigga along, but this nigga got me horny as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it is. Exactly. He's say he was trying to logic his way into the pussy. That's what I told you guys. Don't try to logic your way into sex. Don't try to logic your way into the woman. It's not going to work. The woman has to feel it. You understand? We're going to go to 224 and then 713. 224. What's popping? Who's this?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Locario?
What's popping, bro? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so I had a situation that I wanted to ask how you would handle it specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going on a second date with a girl. We were originally supposed to go to karaoke, but then it actually turned into we went to the club because the club just seemed more like beneficial. It seemed more fun. So I ended up changing it. So we went to the club, and basically because she's not my girl, but at the same time I don't want to just be sitting there just like hanging around her, like just being all up in her space like that. We kind of like separated for a little bit, you know, did other things, and you know I had a lot of my boys hitting on her, but I just don't know how to like check. How do I like have like the way where I can be like not like being possessive, but at the same time still, you know, being like, okay, yo, she's with me.
So wait, this is a first date?
Second. We had already smashed on the first date.
Okay. So you took it to the spot, and then you said that you said your boys was there with you? Like who was there with you?
So basically we were originally going to karaoke, but then we ended up going to a club which was right across the street because it was actually popping off. It was an off night, but it was really like pretty lit. Right. So we went over there instead, and I didn't want to just be, you know, that guy who's just like all on her all over all the time in the club. So I was just wondering how you would handle the situation so I kind of like held back, and I saw guys hitting on her, and I just kind of didn't mind. I just talked to some of my friends who were there because it's like a local bar thing that I go to a lot. So
okay, well, but it wasn't your boys I was trying to holler at her, right?
Some of them were my boys, but I mean, to be fair, they didn't know that we were together or like that we came there together. They wouldn't know because like it's the first date. I'm not like, oh yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that so your boys came in later and then just randomly saw her and was trying to holler.
Yeah.
Literally. Okay. Well, it's the thing. The thing is this, man. Look, if it ain't your girl, it don't fucking matter. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're in a situation, see, it's this. It's either this. It's either y'all in the situation together and y'all chilling together for that night in that particular situation, or y'all in there, but y'all could do what y'all gonna do. You understand? But that has to be talked about. You feel what I'm saying? Like you need if you tell her, hey, listen, you know, we just chilling, you can go talk to some other people, I'm gonna talk to other people, then it is what it is. But if y'all are there and you're like, hey, listen, I'm gonna bring you to this spot, you know, but we gonna be kicking it tonight, but it has to be clear between you and the chick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, I see I made a mistake. I didn't because it was such a last minute switch up, it was like almost an impulse decision on my part. I guess I did make it clear that, you know, whether we were just gonna be, I did tell her once we got inside, like, hey, you do you, I'm gonna do me, and I'll see you around as well. But you know, I didn't make what the end result is.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If you say that, then that's what it is, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so if you see other dudes trying to holler, it just is what it is at that point. You feel what I'm saying? My thing is if I just started fucking with a girl, right? You know, I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like if she's not my girl or my wife or whatever, and this is a chick I just smashed or a chick I'm smashing, you know, because I've done that. I've been in a situation plenty of times where there be a chick that like, you know, I smashed maybe once or twice or whatever. And then it'll be a situation where I tell her to meet me at some place because she'll just randomly call me at, you know, like I'll be out and be like, yo, meet me at this place and we're going to go back to my crib or whatever and we'll make something happen. And she'll meet me at the place and then I'll be talking to other people. She'll be talking to whoever and then we leave together and we make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that you just gotta communicate how you want shit to go down. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then I just have one more question. So there's another chick that I'm going to talk about. She's been kind of like, even though, you know, she was like, you know, my Johnson was down her throat. Like she's talking about how like she hates men and all of that other stuff. And what you do, just like, it's not, it's a, big red flag. I don't know exactly what to do. Because she says she hates him, but then, I'm looking at her just, going to town on me. And I'm like,
wait, so what's conversation or situation were you in where you know about her hating men?
I think she just like brought it up. She's like, yeah, just so you like, because she originally when it was like a cold approach type of thing, and she was like talking about I'm lesbian. There was another girl in the club. She's like, I'm lesbian, and I was just like, okay, I just kept talking to her, and then we ended up going home together, and I was like, okay, you're lesbian, but you're sucking my dick right now, and then she was talking about I like hate men, and like she was like, I don't like you guys, I don't trust any of you guys. I don't know how she got to the point. She literally, I think, just started bringing it up like after like.
I would listen. See, that's the type of chick who don't deserve your dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you need to charge her to the game ASAP, bro. ASAP, as soon as possible. Fucking. Like, she's done, bro. Like, I would never look at that girl again, talk to her, breathe on her, nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Because I don't. She sounds like she got issues, bro.
Yeah, because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because like I was quite confused where you could say you hate men, but also are sucking my dick at the same time. That's why I was just like.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When did this happen?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Did she text you or did you text her?
Yeah, the next day she was like basically complimenting me on sex or whatever. She was like, it's great sex or whatever.
Okay, perfect, good, thank you. I was about to tell you, nigga, screenshot that fucking message and save that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Never lose that text message, my dude. You understand what I'm saying? Because if her man-hating ass talking about, yo, so-and-so assaulted me, like, nope, you texted me and said you had a good time last night. Fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's the type of woman that will probably do some stupid shit like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So save that fucking text message, put that shit, laminate that shit, put it on your wall or whatever, bring it to court if it ever comes down to that and be like, listen, Your Honor, this man-hating hoe told me that she loved the fucking sex. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You understand what I'm saying? That's it.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
So, okay, just one last, this is a very quick one.
Last
quick question. So
right.
I've been doing a lot of dating, and my last question is just, I don't really I'm not really resonating anymore. I don't exactly enjoy like going out with multiple different chicks. Like some of them are bad, some of them are average, in terms of like attractiveness, but I'm not really enjoying. I prefer like actually going on dates instead of just like having them come over and like they'll fuck them and then leave. So, but I know you said after you smash the first date, like you should be kind of like, or if after you smash, then you guys should just be smashing. But that's not really like, it's not fun for me. I'm not.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. That mostly when I say that is that if you're vetting a chick, like, so this is what I'm saying. If you dealing with a girl, right? And this is just general, right? When you see what happens is this. Sometimes, like, if you know, okay, there's girls that she would never be a girl. Like, you're like, this chick's cool to fuck, but she would never be my fucking girl, and it is what it is. So, I'm not really trying to vet her like that, but I'm still not going to give her too much energy too soon because she's still a new chick, right? But generally, when you're vetting a chick, what it is that you're putting her through certain stages, because if this chick potentially becomes your girl or somebody significant in your life, you want to make sure that she's been through that process so she can respect the situation. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're saying, hey, look, I like to like go out with a chick and all this other shit and do all these other things, right? That's cool and that's fine, but understand that there's also something that goes along with that. So what I'm saying is this. Is that it's like saying, man, Locario, I like eating cheesecake, twice a day. And I'm like, that's cool, bro, but you're gonna get fat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a consequence to what you're doing. So you can go out with these girls and do a bunch of other extra shit, but understand that those girls you're doing that with are going to, in most cases, start feeling entitled to your time, your energy. They're gonna sometimes bring drama to your situation because you're giving her more time, energy, and attention. You see what I'm saying? So you can still do that, but understand that comes along with that. That's what I want you to understand. So I don't want you to be confused where you're hooking up with this girl, y'all going to different places, y'all doing all this other shit, and then she texts you or call you one day talking about, yo, how come you ain't call me yesterday? And how come this and how come that? And you're like, the fuck? Why am I arguing with this bitch? And that's because you're giving her more than she deserves at this time. You see what I'm saying? That's just how women, that's how women operate. When you're doing more shit, right? They start acting more entitled and more and differently when you give them too much too soon. That's why I say just in general, especially if you're trying to have a girlfriend or wife, right? You vet that situation in that way, because if she becomes that, because every girl's not going to become your girlfriend or wife, even if you're, doing it this way. But if she does become it, you want to be able to have had done it that way from the beginning, so that because for example, let's say a girl you're talking about right now, you're kicking with her, you like her, and you want to do all this extra shit now, right? Let's say she becomes your girlfriend. Because you're doing all that extra shit now, she's going to want to be your girlfriend sooner than later. You understand what I'm saying? So you're like, okay, I could probably vet this girl for a year. She's going to want to be your girl in like 4 or 5 months because you've been doing extra shit with her. You've been taking her out. You've been going to the club. You've been going out to dinner, all this other shit. So now that you're doing, it's right. Like you're accelerating the process. So therefore, if you're accelerating the process, then she's going to expect the process to go faster. Do you get it?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So that's all I want you to understand. So yeah, you could go do the thing. You could do all that other stuff, but understand that by doing it, there's also something that comes along with that. So that's why I always tell guys, just take the shit slow, just smash her. Then after a few months, then, you could take her out and do other stuff. But I would say this, if you like taking girls out, just go out with different girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't got to be the same chick. If that's the case, you understand what I'm saying? Like, take out a different girl and then have them in a rotation. And then when this girl is at the point where you're like, you know what, she's been with me for a few months. Now I'm gonna go and do some more extravagant shit with her. And then when the other ones are coming up through the ranks, I can do that with her. So that way you can do it and still not have to deal with the bullshit. But if you want to deal with the bullshit, it's cool. You just got to understand that the bullshit is most likely going to come. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, my brother. All right. Peace. Appreciate the call, man. I'm a holla. Peace, peace, peace. All right. Exactly. K-Zag. And 713, I'm going to get to you in a second. You said, you can't tell a woman you just want sex, but take them out on multiple dates. Facts. But also, I get what the caller was saying, though, because he's like, well, I don't just want to hook up with a chick and that's it, because I want to go out and do stuff. I say, yeah, go out and do stuff the first time. First time you meet her, first date, do all that other cool shit. And then after that, just hook up with her. But then the problem is, he's like, I want to also go out with her again and do more shit. And which is cool. You can do that. I just want you guys to know that the more you do that, the quicker she's going to want to be your girl and the more entitled she's going to be. I'm telling you, this is how it goes all the fucking time. Because what happens is that when you do it's like this. It's like, for example, if I hire you at my company and I give you a starting salary of of let's say $80,000, right? You're going to be soon expecting 90,000 or 100,000, right? But I can't go back to 50,000. You understand what I'm saying? Because I already started you with 80. You see what I mean? So it just is what it is. This is how it goes. Women don't go backwards. They go forward. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're starting all this shit already, it's the first month and you took this chick out to dinner and a trip to fucking Dubai or some shit, nigga, this chick gonna be, fucking going through your fridge and spending the night and shit and looking at you funny when you tell her that you want her to go tonight. She'll be like, why I gotta leave for? Well, why? Why can't I just stay over? I've been through that shit. That's what I'm telling you guys. When you're in a situation where you want a chick to leave, you want her to get the fuck out your house, and if she gives you the why can't I sleep over speech, that's when you know you fucked up. Oh, you fucked up. You understand? Because now she's like, why do I have to go when you had me sleeping over all this other time? Why can't I just sleep over? You see, it's the entitlement, because now that you made her sleep over a few times, now she's going to say, why can't I sleep over? But guess what? If you never have that chick sleep over, she'll never say that because she knows she got to fucking go. You see how that works? So that's what it is. Let's go to 713. 713.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Yes, how you doing, Mr. Locario? This is the monogamous player. Yes, sir. I donated. Happy
Appreciate
Saturday.
it, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, Mr. Locario, man. I be loving your topics because your topics are just always subjects and realities that I know both sides to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know about the sim side and I know about the player side, you know? And I feel like a lot of guys, like, they don't see it. Like, simply this, Mr. Locario, like, you know how, like, guys come up to you and they be like, oh, Mr. Locario, I do be out there, you know, talking to girls, but, you know, I only smash like 1 out of 20 or 1 out of 10 or whatever the case may be. And I want my numbers to go up or my percentages to go up. Actually, Mr. Locario, your percentages can go up when you start to realize or you start to differentiate the difference between girls that cooperate and girls that don't cooperate.
Right, exactly.
When you start fucking with only girls that cooperate, then that's usually what you're going to draw into. And if you draw in a girl that don't cooperate, you're going to easily or quickly dismiss her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Mr. Locario, like, I don't like girls. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't like them, but I quickly charge girls to the game that makes sex be a big deal. Like, oh, well, why we got to have sex now? And why we can't da-da-da? Well, if we can't have sex now, why do we have to talk?
Right,
or why do I have to give you my attention? You see what I'm saying? And another thing, Mr. Locario, I realized this too over time as I gotten older. A lot of guys be focused on, like, the girl's body and, oh, she got a fat ass and a big booty. And a fat ass and a big booty don't mean that you're going to fuck the shit out of her. Here's what I mean by that. I learned over time that the most sexiest trait to me is a woman's cooperation. I done had both sides of the fence. I done had a girl with big titties, fat ass, chocolate, you know what I'm saying? All of that, you know what I'm saying? But she giving me the runaround, or it's taking me forever to fuck, or even if I got her in my room, like, she's not being smooth with me, like, she's being all this, you know, all that type of shit. So when I finally get in the pussy, then I'm not even all the way focused on beating it up or what I want to do to it. But if I got a girl that is smooth, you know what I'm saying? She cooperates. She's doing all of that. The girl can actually be an average chick. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her versus me trying to fuck the shit out of this bad chick that's not cooperating.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, I learned over time that cooperation is the most sexiest trait that a woman can have. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know, Mr. Locario, I just really feel like a lot of guys, one reason why, and I said this before, guys be putting pussy on a pedestal with these females that they just talking to because these be the only females that you talk to. When you really a guy out here and you fucking bitches and shit and you only fucking with females that cooperate, when one girl is saying no, at that same moment, another girl is saying yes.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not just texting you, I'm texting multiple bitches for the night. So if you plan A and you ain't following through, then I'm focused on plan B, plan C. You see what I'm saying? I'm still gonna get some pussy tonight, or the right chick is gonna end up fucking with me tonight. And if you end up showing me, or you start being consistent and showing me the fact that you're not the right chick, then the phone calls is gonna stop. The texting is gonna stop. The attention, all that is gonna stop. The opportunities in the office is gonna stop. But a lot of these guys, they still fucking with these girls. Like, these girls low-key be stringing these guys for years in advance. So when they finally got the pussy, they started talking to this girl in 2019. They finally got it in 2022. Then when they finally get it, this pussy ain't even all that good. But the reason why they ain't all that good because she didn't cooperate. Cooperative pussy is the best pussy.
Right.
That's all a spade to spade. Cooperative pussy is the best pussy. And then also, Mr. Locario, I'm about to get off, but it's another thing that guys got to understand. And there's this show that I watch, me and my girl watch, and it's a show called Life After Lockup, where people that are free try to date people that are in jail, which is so simple to me, because it's like, why you focus on this chick that's in jail when there's millions of free bitches out here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But then when the chick come out, all these promises that she, you know, promised to do, oh, we're gonna have sex, we're gonna do this, that. It was basically one couple, that's what it was. Now when the chick get out, she barely can kiss him and do all that. And then when they finally got into the hotel room, he's ready to, you know, be smooth with her and start the sex. And she's like, oh, I'm so happy to be here, but I don't know, like, usually when I have sex, I'm so used to being, you know, intoxicated or under.
I think I saw that. I think I saw one of those.
Crying and she started convulsing.
I think I saw one of those because it was this black dude. It was a black dude and the chick was. Was that the one, or was I think I saw something like that? It was like a black dude and he was waiting for this chick to come out of jail, this white girl, and then she played him. Right as she came out, he was trying to like fuck with her and have sex with her, and she was like, "Oh, let's wait," and all that other stupid shit. It was crazy. But motherfuckers do that because they desperate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be thinking like, "Oh, well, let me get this person in jail. Maybe it'll be easier for me to get somebody." You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then another thing, Mr. Locario, the naiveness of these guys.
Right.
These guys literally allow women to lie to them. If you don't want to have sex with me, that you can't prove that you like me in that way. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't prove it. If you're not having sex with me, then you can't prove that you like me sexually, you like me romantically, or you want to grow and do all that. All that is showing me that you just like my attention.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you know what this dude told this girl? He's talking about oh, it's all good. You the most important person in my life, and you're so beautiful. And, you know, he said this, Mr. Locario, since I've been waiting for 2 years, it wouldn't hurt to wait a little longer.
Right.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker, it's so crazy how game goofy a lot of people are. It's sad. And then it's just like, you know, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking terrible.
Right. Man, all I want to say, Mr. Carter, I'm about to get off. When you are a guy that attracts only women that cooperate, then you literally run away or you disregard women that don't cooperate.
Exactly.
I'm gonna lie, Mr. Locario, I have low tolerance with a lot of women. Like when they come and they showing me uncooperation, I'm not even like at the least you automatically getting a soft charge.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you probably gonna get charged all the way to the game because I ain't got time for that. And there's more bitches out here that deserve the dick versus the females that don't deserve the dick. So thank you so much, Mr. Locario. I'm gonna look out for the panel tomorrow.
Appreciate you, my brother. I'm a holler, man. Appreciate the call, brother. All right, let me get some of these questions in the chat real quick. Hold on, let me put on the music real quick. Let me get some of these questions popping off. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get this shit going with the music real quick. So guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. Shout out to my new coach, Justin, in the building. Man. So Brandon says, what are good examples of disrespecting the game? I mean, Brandon always comes with some interesting questions. So I think, disrespecting the game is you understanding certain ways to do things that are more beneficial for you to do, and then doing the opposite. And then wondering why you're fucking up. You understand? So it's one thing if you're just ignorant and you don't know, but then when you do know and you don't like switch it up and actually do something that's going to benefit you and that's going to be more beneficial to you, then that's disrespecting the game. You understand? And then that's when you're not going to really, get shit popping the way you want it to go. You feel what I'm saying? He said, how do you deal with approach anxiety and perfectionism? I mean, that's two different things, but I think sometimes people, because they want to get shit perfect, they have that anxiety. But on the Bad Boy membership, I have a program, that teaches you how to get over your approach anxiety. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you go to Bad Boy membership and check that out. You said doubling down on what at Platinum Shore says how. Oh, I guess you were saying that. Go to Bad Boy membership. Check that shit out. He said, when y'all say on the Real Game No Theory show that women have to work for sex, is that the same thing as saying she should be, what does that say? Acting right to get sex as well? Well, yeah, that's the thing. See, again, when you're a type of guy who gets sex easily, you understand? It's not a problem for you to get sex, not a problem for you to attract women. Right? You have an abundance of sex. So therefore, you're not as thirsty as the average man. The average man is going to take what he can get, and he'll sit there and let a woman disrespect him, do a bunch of bullshit because he's like, I want to get the sex by any means necessary. You understand what I'm saying? That's what desperate niggas will say. By any means necessary. I'll get the pussy however. You understand? But what happens is that you want a chick to act right, meaning that you want the woman to be about what you're about. You want her to comply, cooperate with you. So if a woman's not cooperating with you, she don't deserve the dick. She don't deserve anything when it comes to you. You see what I'm saying? But you have to be a confident motherfucker who actually gets women and who understands himself to be able to fully be able to do shit like that. Because this is the thing. Most guys have not been in a position to where they confidently turn down pussy. You understand? Like, dudes who get chicks, dudes who are players, dudes who really are out there making shit happen, most of these guys have at one point or another turned down some ass. You understand? Like really turned it down. Like the woman is like really trying to give it to you, make it happen. She's putting herself in that position to make it happen. And you're like, nah, I'm good. You understand? And what happens is that you do that because you're like, she don't deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? And then sometimes you even stop it before it even gets to that. You know, the chick fucking look at you wrong or says some slick shit. And you're like, no, I'm good. Like this chick don't even deserve my fucking time. She don't deserve shit. So I'm out of here. You say, what if a chick says, I want to smash, then a few days later, after us talking, she says she's celibate until she finds an exclusive man to be in a relationship? Again, tell her, be like, listen, well, whenever you come to your senses and want to get this dick, you got my number, holla at me. That's all you say to her. You understand? Crazy. Well, let me see some other questions right here. And guys, you can still call her. We got another like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna head up out of here. He said, don't you say the prostitutes don't want to smash the men that pay, so how is it 2 checks? No, I'm saying that it's 2 checks in the sense of if you're the type of guy who has value on his dick, right? Then it's like you're paying her twice. But again, these guys don't value their dick. So yeah, you're right. It's like she's getting 1 check, I guess, which is the money. You understand? But I was talking about it from the perspective of a guy who actually values his dick. Because if you don't value your dick and the woman doesn't value your dick, then of course you got to pay. But if you value your dick, then you paying doesn't make sense because she's getting value from your dick. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it is. But let me see. Let me get some more of these questions. Hold on. So he said, what about the hoes? Y'all be writing all funny. What about the hoes who like to be smutted and dogged and talk too dirty and told what to do? I know mine do. I'd love to give it to her, make her take my shoes off, massage my feet, head, and serve me. Well, good for you, man. Like, make it happen. As long as she's, you know, like, you know, not disrespecting you, then it's all good. Oh, let me get this one question. I'm going to go to 516 in a second. Y'all, you say, is it possible that a woman in the first few seconds of our convo to have high, medium, or low interest is, if yes, based off what? Yes. Yes, that's the thing. A woman, she's going to know if she has high interest, medium interest, low interest, based off that interaction. You understand what I'm saying? See, like I said before, if you see a girl, right? Because I'm trying to explain it so that you guys can understand from your perspective as a man. You know what type of women you like physically, right? So if you, let's say you like chicks who, you know, have a thick body, you like chicks with a fat ass, thick thighs, and all that other stuff. When you see a girl with a fat ass and thick thighs, you're like, I'm highly interested because I like chicks with fat asses and thick thighs. So when a woman likes a man, who's assertive, dominant, right? Who knows how to talk, who's confident, who has that energy, who dresses well, who looks a certain way, that's her type, then she's gonna be highly interested. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. So she knows the type of dudes that she's feeling. You go to 516. 516 is popping. Who this?
Hey, Mr. Locario.
What up? What's going on, my brother? Did you donate? What up? Did you donate?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Hey, man. I've been dating this girl for a while. Still in the vetting stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been having sex on and off like a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's like suggesting dates that we go on, or just saying like, hey, like I got this ticket to the jazz club. You want to come through? Like, how should I respond to that?
So how long you been seeing her for?
I mean, like a couple months, like 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, go ahead to the jazz joint. It's been 6 months, nigga. You good? See, all I say is the first 3 the first 3 months should just be fucking. After that, you could start going on dates and doing all that other extra shit. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all saying the audio's messed up? Hold on, y'all saying the audio?
Oh, sorry.
No, they would say, are y'all saying the audio's messed up in the chat? Okay, well, you can hear me clearly, caller, right?
All right, my fault. But yeah, that's what I wanted to follow up on was the vetting process.
Oh yeah, no, you good. Just keep hollering. Just go out with her. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the next stages, and you good. So if she's been consistent for 6 months, then yeah, go out and do some other shit. You good.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, my brother. I'm gonna holler at you.
Thank you, Mr. Locario.
Peace.
Bye.
All right. Okay. All right. So let me get to some more of these questions real quick, and then I'm gonna head up out of here. So you said, hold on. So audio's good. Okay, cool. So it says, will you do a video breaking down the game of the chick Kevin Samuels met? He let her spend the night the first night. Yo, you know what's funny? Like, I was hearing shit about that here and there about they said he was with a chick and he like passed out over her or some shit and she spent the night and all that other stuff, man. You know, all that whole situation sound fishy. You feel me? But yeah, he should have definitely not let no chick spend the goddamn night. You understand what I'm saying? You already know that. So that's just my thoughts on that. But I need to hear some more information about that before I really give my take on all that shit. Because so what are good places to meet women in your early 20s? College, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? College, bars, and clubs. That's the spots. You know what I'm saying? How soon should I ask a woman for her number off dating apps? Don't worry about getting the number on a dating app. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you guys listen. Go to badboymembership.com ASAP, right? And make sure you get these programs. Advanced Online Game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. How to save pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. And how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. And you can get that at badboymembership.com. So the thing is this. When you're on the site, right, what you want to do is set up a meeting. Meaning y'all meet up for drinks or y'all meet up to hook up, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. Once you set up the meeting, you understand what I'm saying? Then you can exchange information and say, hey, I will confirm on the day of the day we're going to meet up. And that's it. Like, you don't need to get her number or, ask for a number or anything like that until the meet up is set up. Meaning, until she agrees to come see you, don't worry about exchanging numbers and none of that shit. You understand? Have her agree to come see you on the app, right? While you're still talking on the app, right? Then you can say, hey, here's my number, text me. When she texts you, you text her back and say, hey, I'm gonna hit you up day of the date to confirm, and then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He said, what's a good dating app? Try Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid. What else? Hinge is decent. So make sure you got, check all of those out. Exactly, because he said dudes think getting women's numbers a win. Yeah, dudes think just because you got the number, that means you got the chick. No, it don't. You understand what I'm saying? That means nothing. Absolutely nothing, people. You gotta understand that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm about to head up out of here. Remember, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys go to patreon.com to join the Patreon. So make sure you guys check that out. Also, make sure you guys get the Game Kings documentary. And yeah, make sure you guys go get the Looks Don't Matter book. Go to Mr.Locario.com to get the book Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I will holler at y'all later. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out.
Shorty's feeling me, it be like that. I say hello when she say hi back. I'm on the right track. I give it to her, then say I'll be right back. You be chasing them, I'm replacing them, making them make the face when I'm smashing you, having dates with them. They do what I say, you be saving them, you be hating because I'm that nigga, I have my way with them. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All these bitches, they be wanting my time. She be wanting to fuck when I'm wanting to grind. You tell a hoe to stay, cause you wanting to dime. I tell a hoe to go, I don't wanna be kind. She's excited just off the sight of me, smiling when she says hi, but be crying when she says bye to me. Yes, sir. She be wildin' when she be with you, because you are an official, and nigga, you ain't as fly as me. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. She just want me to blow her back out. She just want you to put the stack out. Niggas thinking they put the Mac down, but they disrespect the game and put the Mac down. Y'all be hating when she be choosing up. Y'all be acting like losers, ashamed when niggas that do the fuck. You could be a nigga she playing, or be a nigga with game. There's a difference to what she do with us. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator.